taking a little bit of time to take care of yourself in the middle of the week. And if you're on the our live stream tonight, just remember that you can come in through our calendar, through the link that's posted there, if you want to be part of our sharing later in the service. But we are really glad to have everyone here, and we hope that you will just partake as you can and relax and enjoy this time. We're really grateful to have with us tonight Mark Tuning, who's going to offer us a little piece for us to gather to.
Give thanks for the corn and the wheat that are reaped, for labor well done, and for barns that are heaped, for the sun and the dew and the sweet honeycomb, for the rose and the song and the harvest brought home. Give thanks for the mills and the farms of our land, for craft and the strength in the work of our hands, for the beauty our artists and poets have wrought, for the hope and affection our friendships have brought. Oh, give thanks for the homes that with kindness are blessed, for the seasons of plenty and the well-deserved rest, for our country extending from sea to sea, for ways that have made it a land of the free.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks for getting us started, and thanks for everyone for being here today. In the Vesper service, one of our traditions is that we share together words and we also share together songs. And so we hope you will be singing along at home, and we look forward to hearing from you about your participation when we come together for our time of sharing together. So let's join in our gathering words together, which you're about to see on the screen as well. So please join in these words. The weather shifts, and we find our spirits longing to move as well. The days are a little shorter, and the vines weighed a bit heavier by their ripening stalk. The green leaves of summer turn up their edges in yellowed lace. We can let these changes pass unnoticed, or we can let this passage be a time of reflection and conscious choice. What are our choices? As another season turns, what is being harvested in our hearts? And that last line reflects our theme for this evening, which is what is being harvested. So now I invite you to join with us as we have our first shared song.
Great Spirit, bless this place, fill it with your love and grace. Come, Spirit, bless this place, fill our hearts with peace. Great Spirit, bless this place, fill it with your love and grace. Come, Spirit, bless this place, fill our hearts with peace. Great Spirit, bless bless this place. Fill it with your love and grace. Come, Spirit, bless this place. Fill our hearts with peace. Great Spirit, bless this place. Fill it with your love and grace. Come, Spirit, bless this place. Fill our hearts with peace.
And thank you to Joe for that song, which we really appreciate. We always appreciate Joe's music, and we're grateful to have it. And I invite you to join with me in our words of affirmation and offering. Within our own life, we are the sowers, and we are the ones to reap. We are the ones to prune and pluck, to gather and garner. We are the ones who choose what we will nurture and what we will select from the fruits of the harvest. Though our inner gardens may be surrounded by weeds and barren earth, we have the power to cultivate a richer soil. And when we bring our armfuls, our bounty, our harvest to one another, we offer one another a sense of the bounty still possible. So let's gather and bundle, replant, and reseed. In this new season, we cultivate the possible. And our next shared song will be a familiar one, Spirit of Life, and we'll have some more images. The images for the last song were from our own Peace Garden.
Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me. Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me.
Thank you for joining us for that. And now we're going to engage in our time of shared silence, which we take together at the heart of the service each time we gather for Vespers. And so I'm going to invite you just to lower your gaze or close your eyes, find your breath, settle in, know where you are in your space with right next near you, And let's just take some time. I'm going to offer us some words to go into this time, and then we will take some time in silence together. So I invite you to find your breath. This is a chance for us to meditate on the theme for this evening's service, which is, what is it that we're harvesting as we begin this fall? In this time that we're living in, it's easy to let one time blend into another, one day move into another, one week move into another, one month or one season. So in this, our first Vespers of September, it felt important to take a little time and be conscious of what we're doing with intention. The Buddhist teacher Thich Nhat Hanh tells us that we choose every day which seeds we will water and which seeds we will allow to wither. In the same way, I believe we can decide what we're harvesting from all that is happening around us and what we're letting just stay fallow, especially in these difficult times. So, as we enter into our time of sharing silence together, I invite you to think a little bit about what you are harvesting, what it is that you are greeting with intention, perhaps what it is that you are taking in and gathering without intention that you might just want to put back down and turn back into the earth and allow it to become part of the rich humus of the soil. But just to think about what you're harvesting in this particular time as we start this September. And perhaps more important in this time of silence, what is it you would like to harvest with intention? So let's enter into silence together, which will end with the ringing of the bell. Thank you for the gift of sharing silence together. And we are grateful to have our rendition of There Is a Love by Rebecca Parker to share next.
There is a love holding us. There is a love holding all we love. There is a love holding all. We rest in this love. There is a love holding us. There is a love holding all we love. There is a love holding all. We rest in this love. There is a love holding us. There is a love holding all we love. There is a love holding all. We rest in this love. There is a love holding us. There is a love holding all we love. There is a love holding all. We rest in this love.
Let's do our words for going forth. What do we harvest?
A sense of the possible.
What do we harvest?
Some
Some
moments
moments
of peace.
What do we harvest?
The resolve
Resolve
to
to do what we can.
What do we harvest?
strength
Strength to carry on.
For our power to claim our choices, for the reminder that we are the sowers and the reapers. For all of this, we are grateful. And we have a final song by Mark.
You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like the lover, so upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous skies when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold.
Thank you, Mark, and thank you all for being here. Mark and I tried something new tonight, which is that we're actually both in the sanctuary at the same time. So that's a little weird for us. So
But
we're
we're
just,
very far
it's kind of nice. I
apart.
get to look over and actually say, thank you, Mark. That was really lovely. Thank you. So thank you all for being here. Thank you, Joe, for your music, Colin, and Miranda for your leadership as well. We're really grateful to have all of you. And there is just, in these coming weeks, I just invite you to think about a little bit about your own spiritual garden and what it is that you are reaping and what you're sowing and what you want to harvest and what you want to discard. It's not bad to take some time at the beginning of these times, because in this time everything does tend to sort of go all together, and we need to infuse and seed our lives with intention in order to counter that. So thank you all for your intention in being here tonight. Thank you all for your intention in helping us create this community. Please reach out to others and remind them that we are back. And it is Wednesday night, and we'd love to have them with us. So good to be with you all. Good night, everyone.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night.